The moon is frequently depicted as having heavenly, Leda-like energy, the female partner to our sun. It is a wellspring of astronomical peculiarities, furnishing us with lovely obscurations and a future arranging direct for missions toward Mars and then some. But is the moon hollow? Find out by watching this video. Hey guys, welcome back to Behind the Mind, the channel where we unravel conspiracy theories about space. In today's video, we will talk about NASA revealed that the moon is hollow. But before we begin, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications by hitting the bell so you never miss any of our uploads. Now with the intro out of the way, let's get into our topic for today. When we begin to gander at the moon under a nearer focal point, various distorted qualities propose that it very well may be empty and that there might be a mystery moon base. The Apollo missions and resulting moon arrivals have been at the focal point of discussion and intrigue for a long time. There has been an endless discussion concerning whether we really arrived on the moon, what was tracked down there, or how much NASA has been concealing data from us. Around the last option at the end of the Apollo missions, NASA space travelers put seismic recording gadgets on the lunar surface to archive counterfeit and normal moonquakes. Their gear recorded movement going from shooting star strikes to manufactured blasts and crash arrivals of Apollo rockets. The primarily monitored spaceship arrived at the moon and found a world stowed away from natural eyes. After 100 years of war, all of Earth finally found a sense of contentment, and cordial correspondence had been laid out with the planet Mars. Interplanetary coactivity made conceivable what neither one of the universes had the option to accomplish alone: boats to connect the distance between universes. In 1970, two Soviet creators distributed a short piece in the well-known press conjecturing that the moon may be the creation of alien intelligence. The main distribution, referring to an empty moon, was H.G. Wells' 1901 novel The First Men, the Moon. Since the last part of the 1970s, the speculation has been supported by scheme scholars like Jim Marrs and David Icke. The moon has been the same size for millions of years: satellite, space station, spacecraft, space, outer space, NASA for a really long time, and researchers believe that the moon's volcanic movement stopped countless quite a while back with the inside cooling, and the hull did withdrawing in size. Incidentally, this isn't true. The moon is contracting. Information accumulated during the Apollo program, and again by the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter during the 2000s, shows that the moon's separation points are as yet dynamic and deliver moonquakes. This has persuaded researchers to think that it's almost certain the moon's covering is as yet withdrawing in size. Presently, the moon won't be the size of a football anytime soon. It's remembered to have just contracted by around 150 feet in 200 or 300 million years, so the odds are great that it will be there when we return in 2024. The moon is a dry, barren wasteland. As of not long ago, it was thought by numerous researchers that the moon was dry, while Apollo researchers hypothesized that it was conceivable that ice could exist on the furthest side of the moon. No water had been distinguished on a superficial level, in the climate, or on the inside of the moon. After 8 years, it was found that ice was really at the moon's shafts, imitating Earth, and there was, as a matter of fact, water inside. Then everything changed in 2009, when water was found in the following sums. Then, in 2010, it was revealed that it has multiple times more water than recently suspected. This disclosure has changed quite a bit of what we are familiar with the moon. With its entire history finished, this has led to a rundown of potential speculations, like did the moon give Earth its water? Did the moon once have a life? Or, on the other hand, maybe, is there still? These inquiries haven't been addressed at this point. However, they could be soon. For a long time, individuals have felt that a full moon has been related to madness, conduct changes, seizures, richness, and high school werewolves. Indeed, lunacy comes from the Latin word luna, signifying moon. In any case, various investigations have shown to be fairly uncertain throughout the past many years. To a great extent, a couple of concentrates have tracked down associations between the moon's gravitational draw and the human way of behaving. Others have conjectured that a full moon emits all more light, which keeps individuals up, which prompts a lack of sleep and social changes due to being drained. Notwithstanding a concentration in the last part of the 1980s that saw 100 investigations discovered that the alleged proof was patchy, inadequately led, and influenced by predispositions. There are Batwing humanoids on the moon in August 1835, the most broadly perused paper on the planet detailed that man-bats were living on the moon. The New York Sun recounted bat-winged, copper-haired humanoids who were 4 feet tall, extremely smart, and lived in pyramids. The moon is hollow. Allen being on the moon on November 14, 1969, and Apollo 12 played out an investigation. With everybody securely back in the order module, they crashed and handled their lunar module on the moon. It arrived with the power of 1 ton of TNT, which caused a moonquake that crested at minute 8 and required an entire hour to scatter. Apollo 13 played out a comparative trial by crash handling a huge load of their hardware, which caused a greater effect and a more drawn-out moonquake. As planetary researchers put it, the moon was ringing like a ringer. This has led to fear-inspired notions, even ones advanced by a specific link channel, to infer that the moon should be empty. Indeed, while the trials created these weird outcomes, it isn't because the moon is empty. This is on the grounds that it's a lot drier than Earth. Water debilitates stone, practically behaving like a wipe and stifling vibrations. At the point when there's a tremor, the vibrations end rapidly, in contrast with bodies that are drier and more edge, like the moon. Essentially, a moonquake takes much longer to stop because of dry stone, not on the grounds that it's empty inside. Stanley Kubrick filmed the moon landing new off of the space social peculiarity that was 2001: A Space Odyssey. Celebrated film chief Stanley Kubrick is covertly employed by the U.S. government to create a phony moon arriving on a Hollywood soundstage. The U.S. banners are all still standing. Harrison H. Schmitt, pilot of the lunar module, remains on the lunar surface close to the United States banner during NASA's last lunar landing mission in the Apollo series 13, December 1972. Credit: NASA. Science, astronaut, space travel. Beginning with Apollo 11, each Apollo mission established an American banner at their arrival spot. A wellspring of pride, the expectation is that they would be there perpetually or, in any event, seemingly forever. Indeed, that doesn't appear to be very evident. Aldrin detailed that he saw the acclaimed Apollo 11 banner get pushed over by the rocket impact as the space explorers withdrew. In 2008, Tony Reichert of Air and Space magazine proposed that this likely means the banner has decayed since a long time ago. All things considered, it was bought for $5.50. In 2012, NASA detailed that the other 5 banners are as yet standing, yet are presumably all seriously blurred because of the brutal bright light and unexpected temperature changes on the lunar surface. They are generally probably worn out, cleaning out bits of white fabric. So much for the endlessly stripes flying for eternity. As per one, the moon is somewhat genuinely in that it's significantly more modest than we suspect. In any case, when we see a full moon, that is simply outsiders making a visualization so they can have secret ventures without Earthlings knowing what they are doing. Well guys, that's all we have for you today. Did you know something like this? Is it true? Do you believe that? Get involved and let us know in the comment section down below what you think about today's video. If you liked this video and found it informative, then be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, if you don't want to miss out on any new future videos like these, then be sure to click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification under this video so that you're notified the next time we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you have a great day today, and we'll see you in the next video.